Hello, girls, and we're back.
Oh, honey, I am so not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man.
Some of you remember I had this channel last year and I was doing reactions to Amberlynn's Vlogmas that time. But then, life got in the way. Moved over to TikTok and now we're back onto YouTube. Don't forget to check out the TikTok. I'll leave it down in the description box. In today's video, I was scrolling through the Reddit, okay? And girl, listen, all the subreddits are being nuked like crazy. So I'm not even gonna tell you which subreddit these are coming from. Just in case it gets obliterated by some people that we know. I was going through a subreddit and someone posted a question asking, has anyone ever been a genuine fan of Amberlynn? So I thought this was quite interesting. So I took some screenshots and we're gonna read through them. And also let me know in the comment section below, have you ever been a genuine fan of Miss Amberlynnreid? I'm so interested to know. I'm so interested to find out. So let's get started. Right. So this is the question that was posed. Was anyone here a genuine fan of Amber at one point? And OP says, I've literally been a part of Amberverse. Yeah. For years, and I feel like I've never heard the perspective of someone who was or is a genuine fan or supporter of Amber. How long were you a supporter and why were you? What made you turn to the dark side? Mwahahaha. That's my evil laugh. Right, let's go with the first one. Fan, no. I found her on my homepage when I was almost 280 pounds and lived for Torrid, and I was interested in seeing how certain outfits looked on an even bigger body and looking for weight loss inspo. I think I had my first what is happening moment when she tried the dress on backwards, then ate Burger King in it. Shortly after, I found Zadem, that's Zachary Michael. Also, she did inspire me to lose 100 pounds. First of all, can we get some claps, some congratulations for this person for losing 100 pounds? Well done to you, okay? I came upon her during the wifey era and I saw her as a slow person. I mean, mentally, like not intelligent. Wow. And I thought she was going to get it together and lose weight once she figured out how. At the time I was watching, she seemed like she was in a healthy relationship and really trying. Then I saw that bakery video with her saying she's not to blame, others are. After that, I started to see her differently and I realized how manipulative and dishonest she was. Had even sent a gift to her PO box. So yeah, I liked her at one time and changed my mind after watching her more. Do you remember that bakery video, that Strawberry Hill video? That was crazy. Like someone genuinely sent like those cakes to Amber and she freaked out. She was like, "Bird in hell with Trump." I would try and find that clip and I'll put it in here.
I have. It's clear that it's rude and it's fat shaming. I opened this because it said perishable on the side. The whole mobility scooter magazine, whatever. I can't be perfect all the time. So I'm going to shed light on some of the shaming that I do receive inside of my P.O. box. Mobility Direct. Okay. So someone thinks I need a little scooter. Fat phobia at its finest. It makes the world go round. A little bit of bad, a little bit of good. Yikes on bites. This is where it's like, there's funny trolling, like lighthearted trolling. And then there's just downright like abuse. Like it's like sending alcohol to an alcoholic. Or people say all the time, you're not bullied. Why can't you just take constructive criticism? I'm not the fucking problem. Some of you are. It's like I try to do something nice, but this is the shit that I deal with outside of the camera. So, this is what happens when my YouTube channel 7-8 years ago ends up on a fat shaming website and all of you guys decide to come follow me. This is what happens. Fat shaming isn't real. What do you mean it's fat phobia? It's constructive criticism. What is that? Well, you're sending alcohol to an alcoholic. I hope you have fun sitting next to Trump in hell.
Yeah, that was so crazy because the person didn't have any malicious intent anyway. But yes, and I feel like this is something that happens to everyone. We all start off watching Amberlynnreid with hope and encouragement for her and rooting for her. And then all of a sudden, you begin to see who she really is, and which it gets very disappointing, truly. All right, moving on. This person says, I was never a fan, but when I watched a video of hers, it was one of her fresh start videos where she was trying to rebrand after the end of an era. I think the Beck era, but I can't remember. I knew she was controversial, but wasn't too caught up on the lore, especially regarding her behavior during relationships. So I saw a video of her starting a new diet. In retrospect, donning a fake new squeaky clean personality, not knowing at the time how deeply problematic she was, and given little context, my instinct was to root for her quote unquote journey. I didn't necessarily like her, but I do remember being taken aback by how many negative comments there were in the video to the point where I almost felt bad for her and thought people should give her a chance. Within a day or two, though, I'd caught up on enough lore to know just how much of a habitual liar she is, quickly changed my tune. And within a week of her quote unquote new start, the mask had soon slipped. Ooh. Next one. This person says, no, I've been around since nearly the end of Crystal slash beginning of Destiny, and I've always found her annoying. I was just fascinated by her, I guess. Her lack of self awareness drew me in. LMAO. I think that's very true. It's because it can be quite like mind boggling. It's like, how can you not see what everybody else sees? Like, how delusional can you be about your behaviors and the way you act? Like, sometimes I don't know, is it willful ignorance or she's just not mentally there? Do you get what I mean? I don't know. You let me know in the comments below. And this person says, never a fan. Came across her content about 2016 to 2017 through Michael B. Petty, shout out MBP, and couldn't understand why he was being so mean about her. And initially, I thought it was just because she was overweight. But then I started watching her videos and quickly realized it had nothing to do with her weight and more to do with what a vile person she is. And this person says, I don't even know how I started watching Amber content. I think I had heard her name for a while and decided to check her out. Pretty sure I went straight to a compilation, probably like ALR Stupid Moments or something. Was never a fan, but found her funny in like a mocking way. Still very much not a fan, but every few months I do think, wait, I do feel bad for her. Then she does 20 other things that remind me that she is. This is so true. I think this happens to me as well. At times where I do genuinely feel sorry for her, especially when she's crashing out on live streams, I'm like, oh, baby girl, this is too much. This is too much. Because sometimes I do clip some of her live streams and put them on TikTok. And there's just some where I just don't because it's like I just feel compassion for her. But then she turns around and does something. I'm like, oh, well, why did I even waste my sympathy bone, right? Why did I waste my sympathy bone? Next person says, I found Amber from watching a Kiana Daughtery. Please forgive me, Kiana. It's a bit late for me, but yes, Kiana, I know who Kiana is. Yeah, she makes really good Amber content as well when she does. Video labeled something like, why this weight loss influencer can't stop gaining weight. And it was at the end of the Beck era, so never a fan, always morbidly curious. Yeah, I think people just dip in and out because they're just curious to see what's going to happen next as well. The next person says, I supported her wholeheartedly when I started watching her during the cancer crisis. I was expecting her to turn her whole mess around and arise anew, a kind of temporarily floppy phoenix. She broke my heart and turned out to be pretty awful. Yeah, that was pretty awful. Especially once Beck came out and shared their side of the story. Like that was crazy. And how she reacted during that as well. Like the whole, Beck saying, oh, they couldn't remember. I don't know. Like just a slip of the tongue and how she crashed out and then deleted that live stream about the whole cancer thing, showing her medical reports and stuff like that. And then also just not taking precautions after getting the diagnosis, getting the hysterectomy as well. We don't even know if she truly went for checkups, like proper check. We don't even know if she even has a PCP at this point. I don't even know if she really has. She has like a doctor that she goes to see. I don't know if she's paying for medical insurance. Why wouldn't she? Because she's got the money to do it, but she doesn't. I don't know. It's just very confusing. Honestly, she confuses me a lot. And then this person says, I don't think fan is ever the right word, but I saw a very, very early weigh in video. So early in her YouTube journey, she was still using the fake tweet, the fake sweet voice. I remember that one. I thought you can do it. You've got this. The diet. Oh no. And then the failed diet. Blame everyone but me. Rinse, repeat, blah 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 cycle started within I think 2 videos. This had to be way back before Destiny, ages ago. I dip in and out of Girl. I think that was a crystal era um, that the poster is referring to. Yeah. Yeah, definitely goes through that cycle. Nothing is ever Amberlynn's fault. It's nobody's fault. Her weight gain is not her fault because of her childhood trauma. When she was talking to Aunt Tammy over the phone that time, I can't remember what Aunt Tammy said, but Amberlynn was like, "Well, no, you're the problem." It's like she's never the problem. And also, I think it was last year in a vlogmas where I think her mom was taking a video of her and she was like, "Oh, the only thing problematic about her is her weight. So everything else is perfect about her." So, and I think that's what intrigues a lot of people is because she's always blaming someone. Nothing's ever her fault. She doesn't do the necessary work and she's always blaming her childhood. Um, she obviously manipulates and treats people very horrible. Like she's not a good person. Like sometimes I struggle with it. There's people who just do bad things, but then it's like they're actually some bad people, and I think she is one of them. And I don't say that about a lot of people, and especially someone I really don't know like that. But anyway, also please do share if at any point you were a genuine fan of Amberlynnreid. Let me know if you're still a fan. If you're an Am baby, like come into the chat. Let's talk. Like I want to hear why you support her. Why do you root for her? If you were an ex Am baby and now a hater, let me know what that progression was like. And if you're just like a hater from day one, like what keeps you hating? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.